Hello, everyone. See if you can hear me. Are you able to hear me? Oh, good. Hi. I can't hear myself for some reason. Let me take a look here and see. I think my volume might be down. All right, that's better. How are you? How is everyone? Sorry for the delay. So, yes. Hey, let me see. Hey, Toki. Hey, Mark. Hi, Gurpreet. Hi, Hugh. How are you? I've been missing in action. My stepdad died last week. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Perfectly understandable. No worries. I hope that you are okay. Hi, Elizabeth. All right. I'll just give you guys a couple of minutes to pop in to the chat. So we're going to do the weekly Love Collective reading for March 8th through the 15th and see what the energies are playing out for this week ahead. So some of these energies may have already happened last week or could be currently going on today. We'll just have to see how the reading goes. All right. Oops, I am dropping stuff. Let me get situated here. Okay. We're hoping to get some good love messages for this week. So I know some of you might be already dealing with someone, or this could be a friend or a family member. So you'll just have to see how it fits, if it applies. Remember, it's a collective reading. And so there are no specific, thank you, Gurpreet, for your payment. There are no specific messages. There might be, but it may or may not be for you this week. Okay. All right. So, and welcome to everyone who is new to my channel. I appreciate you being here. And please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that as well. And if you could hit the like button, that would be even better. All right. So I think we have a good amount to get started. So let's take a look now. So what we're going to do is, the way I do it here, if you're new to my channel, is I do the top row, which represents the person you are connecting with energetically. And then the bottom row underneath will be your energy. We'll see what the love dance is, and then we can take a look and see what possible outcome would be for this week. All right. And if you want to stick around and get a $20 personal reading from me, the links are being posted here in the chat. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to pull a card here from the Romance Angels deck. Let's see your person's energy for this week. What is the love message for them? Your person's energy for this week. I think I need a little more light. Hopefully that's a little better. Okay. Okay. So they have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, that would represent their energy connecting to you. All right, let's see. So they're starting with, it figures, the 7 of Cups. and the Two of Cups. Look at all this cup energy. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Cups again for them. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. Your person, honestly, this is just, it's so straightforward. It's just, all right. So there's a lot of water energy playing out here, and there's fire. Okay. A little bit of fire, but mostly water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Sometimes I look at this card and I see a little lion here. So for me, a little Leo energy as well. Just depends. But what I'm seeing here is that you've got whoever you're connected to, this person is looking at you and thinking to themselves, this is my person. It's like they just feel it, they just know it. They just, there's some type of energy here of unity and love. It might be a friendship or an understanding and coming together. I mean, I just feel they look upon you and see that despite the struggle, or they're just seeing this now, that despite the whatever the struggle here with the Ten of Wands is, the burden that this love may to them have felt like a burden, but not necessarily a burden's a gift, and this person, you are their wish come true. I mean, there's just you just bring them happiness. And so for me, what I'm picking up here is that this is like they're looking and they're looking at all the other options that they have or they've had or all the other things that have been playing out for them in life, and they're looking, at you and thinking, "This is my person. This is the one for me. This could be the one for me." You listen, you already know this person, okay? Somehow, some way, there's a twinning, soul flame connection here with you and this person. They're like doubly happy when it comes to you. It's just I hear them saying, "This is my person. This is my I don't know much more I can extrapolate on this. So some of you might be connected to a water sign or will be connecting to a water sign this week where there's some type of communication that happens. Um, the Two of Cups has a very healing energy. It's partnership. There's an attraction. There's a recognition of souls. So this person sees you as an equal to them, right? You're on the same page. And this Two of Cups is like the start of this journey, and it begins as this true understanding of one another. We have so many things in common. Okay. And even if we don't, the things that we do have in common are what bring us together. Now, let me see if I can get into some very specific messages here for you guys. So for some of you, if you've already been attached to this person or you already know them, I'm seeing, if you're female, that you have worn this person's shirt before, like a button down kind of thing, button down shirt. Maybe you wore their shirt to sleep, or you have one of their shirts and you sleep in it sometimes. Okay, that's just a quick message. I'm also seeing swimming pools, something to do with a swimming pool. Now, if that doesn't resonate for you, that it could be something coming up. I'm also feeling like some type of like a banquet. I'm also hearing like a banquet or some type of event that either played out before or is playing out now that has to do with like a catering service or a DJ or like a bar or music or something along those lines. Okay, I'm also seeing an athlete for some of you. And I don't usually get into this whole specific messages type of thing, but for some reason, I'm just being called to mention these things. And if it resonates for you, it does, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's okay. I'm seeing a jeweler as well, somebody who works with gems or works with jewelry. Um, And I'm also picking up this energy of, a builder, someone who is a crafter or a carpenter or a builder and works very hard, physical labor. And these are all kind of like specific messages about whomever you're connected to, okay? Or whoever your person is. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat there. I think they were saying that's enough, that's enough. Okay. So if you haven't met this person yet, there's something happening here this week where um, there might just be a date or two people, just come together. It's very simple. It's a simple start. Okay. And it's like there's a meeting of the minds here. There's recognition. This person, I feel like, really feels it, like, and they recognize you as their soul flame, twin mate. Okay. Um, and there's something that's starting here. Okay. Um, this person has been searching for you or has been trying, like esoterically, looking for their other half. And the, the end of the struggle is here for them by meeting you or connecting with you. It's almost like, when two people meet and then they just have that, they know, like you just know. And that's what's happening here with them. Okay, so let's move on to see your energy. This feels for a lot of you this feels like it could be somebody new, but for others, um this is somebody that you already know, and there's kind of a restart. A restart with like a new recognition, like, wow, I've been out there searching high and low and you were right there all the time. That kind of energy. Um All right, let's take a look and see what else here is for you. What's going on for you? Because we don't have any major arcana here for this, the person that you're connecting with. That's neither bad or good. It's just observation. All right, the trust card has fallen out for you. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Wow. All right, so obviously, if this is someone that you've had any kind of issues with in the past, you're being asked to give this another shot. Um, it's time, is what I'm hearing. And whether it's somebody from the past or somebody new coming in, the situation, be positive about this because this feels very nice to me. This feels very good. Okay. And two cards just fell out. So the Knight of Wands, we have fire energy here. We have more wand energy. The Four of Wands. Okay. You're ready for action. You are ready to go. Look at you with the Knight of Wands. You're on your horse. You're attack. You're going after. You're passionate, and you're here with this Four of Wands energy. Look, and it sits under the Two of Cups. Some of you, as I was saying earlier, if this is somebody new, you might meet at some type of event. Could be a family reunion, or it could just be like a birthday party, wedding reception. If anybody has that coming up this week, there's could be a baptism, baby shower where it's like men and women. Um, Somebody's going home. You might be going home, going on a vacation. Um, could be a work event where you have like a work family where you might meet this person. This is somebody new. Um, but I'm seeing for some of you, there's like an agreement happening here as far as a commitment goes. And you have either you already have or you will have an extreme lusty passion for this person. Okay. Very physical, a very physical, strong physical attraction that just lights you on fire for this you're on fire for this person. And I feel like whomever, if it was somebody you were connecting with with the past, they just never really, I don't know, something must have happened to them to give them confirmation. Maybe something to do with the moon. Um, and if this is someone new, they've been lost for a long time and they're finding themselves within you now. Some of you might have been married before or currently in a relationship with somebody else at this time and are just going after your passions. You might not be happy in this connection that you're in right now, with another person. You meet this person and it's boom. Let's see what else we have here. Wow. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Very promising. Oh my gosh. And you have the Star. Oh my goodness. And of course you have the 8 of Swords. You know something though? You might not feel like you are worthy of this person. You might have a little bit of that energy playing out, kind of like, this card has a lot to do with this, okay? You've been through something in your past, and it still has an effect on you, on your mental faculties. You still have a mental struggle. And that's why you're being asked to have faith with this new connection that you're making with this person or somebody coming back in. You know, there might have been a fear. There could be a fear laying with you that, I'll be deceived again or I'll be betrayed again or that kind of energy, which is just such a human thing. I mean, this is what happens. But the Star card represents having that faith, and the Star card is a major arcana that overpowers the minor. Okay, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, right? Some of you could be connected to a celebrity. There's Aquarius energy. We have Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus as well. And we have fire. We also have other air. So again, we're not focused too much on the signs. Just focus on the message. And the Star is sitting under the Wish card. This is also a Wish card. So right now, as you have the Star card, the message here for you is to make a wish before this reading's over or at some time after this reading. When you click off, set your intention, make that wish and send that wish out. Okay, because whatever it is that you're wishing for, it is in your favor, especially this week with the Wheel of Fortune. This is now your time to reap, but you must trust in what is happening here. Okay, because there's something beautiful that is trying to happen in your life. And this here is going to probably cause the most pain. You may have some healing still that needs to be done here from this 8 of Swords, whatever this is connected to. Even if this is someone from your past that you've had a struggle with and they're making a return, make sure that you're sitting here having faith, faith within yourself, faith and belief that you will get to this point of healing. Okay. If you feel like you're going to be a victim of betrayal or something like that, see, this is all mental stuff here. It doesn't mean it's not valid, but it does mean that there's a little bit of healing that you need to have in yourself. And I always say, healing comes with faith and forgiveness. It doesn't mean you're forgetting, of course, because if you forget, how could you ever learn? But you're being called to look upon your higher power, God or the universe or whomever, to restore you. And it's really important for you this week to focus on that. Right. So I'm going to pull a couple of clarifying cards. Ooh, so strength just fell out. Okay. Confidence. Be confident about this change. Absolutely. Be courageous. Show your strength. That's Leo energy there. Show your strength. Be that lion this week. Be brave. Okay. Hoping for better things. See, your ships are coming in here. This is, for some of you, this is what you're wishing for. You're wishing for this change. You're wishing and hoping. I hear some of you just, you sit and you say, when is it my turn? When is it? Well, your turn's here. Your turn's coming. This here is the wheel turning for you. Okay. So some of your specifics, of course, some of you are waiting to hear from someone, either through a phone call or text message or email or something along those lines. Some of you are waiting for someone to come back from a deployment situation, military type of thing. You're waiting for someone to arrive this week. There could be like some type of a visit that's happening. Okay. And a ship, somebody coming in on a ship, or somebody you're connected to is away on the water somewhere, close to the water. It could be a long distance connection as well. I'm also seeing other specifics, working with animals for you, some of you. Okay. So I'm seeing like somebody works as a veterinarian, or there could be like a zoo or a farm or something along those lines. I'm also hearing somebody here who's listening could be dealing with someone that has some issues, mental impairment. Could be a child, or dealing or in connection with some people that have mental impairment. So it could be like a medical worker or something along those lines. There's a lot of travel energy I'm feeling here this week. So a lot of you may have a long distance connection that you're in right now, and that this will be about you, or I feel like there's movement happening this week. Somebody coming to see you, you're going to see them, vice versa. Okay. Your person just kind of sits in this energy of really, really like, wow, seeing you for the first time. Or if they're meeting you for the first time, really seeing you, and they've got some struggles that they're trying to deal with right now, to put things kind of like on the back burner, or just finish up things that they've been working on before they can move forward. But they're really realizing and seeing now, oh, I've met my person. All right, let's take a look at the possible outcome this week. Possible outcome. What is the outcome for this reading for this week, March 8th through the 15th? Oh, what did I say? Travel, communication. Cupid's arrows, lots of messages coming for you, lots of communication happening, very positive news. Somebody's coming to see you, or there's plans being made to get together. I just feel like there's a lot of growth happening here. There's air travel. This is a card about speed and action. Oh, okay. So we have Justice, and we have the Five of Cups. Somebody's making something right this week. This is Libran energy. There's a verdict coming in. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who is done with their, I want to say, fruitless searches. Someone who has done an extreme amount of dating, just in and out of relationships, always taking things lightly, because they're looking at this here. The Three of Cups is those three ladies. If you're female dealing with the male, this person spent a lot of time with females, I feel like, in the past, and nothing ever came out of that. And they're looking at that, and they've got these two cups here behind them, and they're seeing how, 2 is a better balance than 3. 3 is an odd number, 2 is even. And justice brings things into balance. Okay, so there's some type of communication here of this waking. I realize I'm hearing your person in the past, whether they're new or someone you've been dealing with. I've searched and I've been with a ton of different people in and out of relationships. I've been married so many times. I've never been married. I've never committed. I've never, whatever it might be. I have kids from a ton of different fathers or mothers or just whatever. And I feel like your person has always been in a grieving, feeling lost state in their life, and they're always looking for someone else to fill the void, and they're coming to terms with those things don't work. Okay, and karma, this is justice. Karma's coming in and saying, nope, no more. It's time. Okay, so I definitely feel like things will be rectified here in a past relationship, and I do feel like this person that you connect with is feeling like they're ready to really get into a serious relationship, possibly even marriage, or moving that forward. Okay, the Moon card is here. Cancer, Pisces. There's an awakening. There's emotions beginning to creep out a bit. So if you've been involved with someone and they haven't really shared much of how they feel or what they want, because of fear and anxiety, or they've just been living in this place of not trusting their instinct or their intuition, I feel like a little bit of light begins to be shown here with the moon. And remember, I was saying in the beginning of the reading, I don't know what's changed this person, or what shift has happened, but I said it could be the moon, and here it is. It's the moon. And I believe that, did we just have the moon in, was it the moon in Pisces, or was it the moon Pisces retrograde? Can't remember offhand, but I just kind of feel like, yeah, see, they've been thinking about this. And here we have the Death card. There's a change. There's an end to deception and the hidden lies. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water energy. There's a major shift happening. Wow, it's a very powerful week. The full moon, yes. There's a full moon. Is it tonight? I think it is. I think it's the full moon tonight. Can anyone clarify that for me? Because I think here's the Strength card. See, all these major arcana cards keep falling out, which tells me that this is more powerful. They sit on the moon. So the power of the moon is absolutely making a huge shift in somebody's emotions. Yep, they're walking away from things and they're going after their wish. And here's their wishes right here. And that's you. So, I mean, wow, guys, your reading looks amazing. Let's see what your message is here from the Lover's Oracle. Oh, the full moon is in Virgo. Thank you, Faye. Yes. It's funny I didn't, honestly, you guys, I mean, this is the only earth card here. All the rest is basically fire and water. So that tells me there's a lot of physical action and a lot of emotions. So that's cumulative, which means that there's movement in the emotions. Reflection, give each other some space at the moment, trust, and have faith that all will work out for the best. That's your message here. Trust and have faith. All right. So great reading for this week. I hope that it plays out for you guys. And please let me know if that resonated. And if you want to stick around for the question portion where you can ask me a question, $20, and I'll give you a 3-card reading, or you can just ask for, you could ask for 3 months ahead, $20. All the information's being posted. Thanks for watching. And let's move on to the second half of the reading. Hello, everyone. All right, give me just 1 second here and we'll get started. Just reading your messages. All right, I'm going to do a little refresh here so I can just confirm whomever. I know Gurpreet made a payment right at the beginning. And then we have Jean, Gurpreet and Jean. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, let's take a look here. Let me just set my little phone up here so I can read. Okay, would like a 3-month look at the Cancer man's actions toward me and our connection. What can I expect? Okay. So let me give this deck a little bit of a rest. I'm going to use this one. All right, 3-month look. So I'm going to take a look at March, April, and May. Okay, March, 8 of Swords. Oh, you have 2 8s, 8 of Wands, March, April. That's interesting. The 8 is infinity. So definitely an energy of this connection really not ending anytime soon. It may just be something that goes around and around or is continual. Let's see. So March, there's definitely something going on here where there's a mental struggle. Okay. I'm not seeing much action here in March with his actions towards you. The 8 of Swords can represent having some type of mental depletion, depression, moodiness or mood disorder or something. So that a lot of that playing out for that for this whole month. Okay. He might be suffering from mood disorder or just be very moody, like Moody Mary, just kind of you talk and it just feels to me like you kind of have to just not engage too much and let him sort out his emotions. So April, the 8 of Wands. Okay. I think things will pick up in April. For some reason, I'm being pulled. Hold on. I think there will be like a pickup of communication in April. Things will just like this is the ebb and flow. Okay. So March is very ebb. There's not much happening in March. April, though, all things are back to normal. And things begin to flow again. His actions towards you, because that's an action card. So lots of communication, probably travel, things like that. Very positive energy. Okay. Hold on a minute. I was looking for something. I just kind of felt pulled to throw a card out here. I don't know why. And I don't see what card I don't know. I guess it'll pop up again. So it's whatever. All right. March, April, and let's take a look at May. Okay. Oh, well, you have the 6 of Cups. So then there's reconciliation. So he's just kind of basically going through like this, being very moody in March, not really communicating, doesn't want to talk, just wants to be left alone and just fine. Then things pick up in April, March into April, and then April, like into May, then there's a reconciliations thing happening. This is soulmate energy. This is sometimes scorpionic energy, which is very Scorpio-like, pulling away and then coming back out. Right? So back and forth kind of energy. It's very cyclical. Oh, okay. So there's definitely something here with reconnecting again. So it's going to flow. It's going to flow. It looks very beautiful. You're Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. I just think like all of March, I don't know what's going on. He's just got this thing where he's just pretty much, thank you, Xavier, where he's just pretty much like really a moody Mary. Jean's question, where will this new man lead? He's Aquarius. Okay. Where will this new... So Jean met a man and wants to know where this connection will lead. Okay. Five of Cups. Well, that's not a very promising sign. That's basically a card of sorrow. It leads to sorrow so far, but let's see why. Oh, 3 of Swords. Eeks. And the 10 of Wands. Yee. Hey, Jean. This is not the best reading, honestly. It doesn't, this person, okay, this is what I'm getting. This Aquarius is going to hurt you because hurt people hurt people. And it won't be because of anything like who you are or anything like that, anything that you do. It's just an energy of, I feel like the Aquarius has had a lot of heartbreak because this is that sword energy here. The Aquarius has had a lot of heartbreak, or going through a heartbreak, or having, like, or is a heartbreaker. There's just communication is rough. I feel like the Aquarius has a lot of regret from his past, and something to do with a heartbreak. And I don't feel very positive about where this will lead. That's really just how I feel. I don't feel like it's going to lead to anything really beneficial to you at this time. Now, anything can change, of course, but you may just want to tread waters very carefully with this person. That's all. And I feel like you need to give him time. That's how or this Aquarius, you need to get this Aquarius time. And like, don't push it or anything. Because there's a burden that I feel the Aquarius is still carrying around, and it's something to do with a past heartbreak, or that hasn't fully grieved a loss of some sort, maybe a marriage or a former relationship or a loss of a parent, whatever it could be. It could be anything. It's some type of an emotional loss. It was a heartbreaking situation, and it's a burden that he struggles with. So just go slow. Rushing in would probably cause the heartbreak. So, yeah. I mean, that's just the most clear-cut message I feel I've ever gotten. Oh, his sister passed away. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there was some kind of heartbreaking loss. So it's not, I didn't say anything bad about him per se. Nothing showed up along those lines, except when I said hurt people hurt others. It just means that, you know what it means. When we haven't grieved certain things or gone through our own pain, or, let things go and healed, we have a tendency to sometimes unintentionally hurt other people. We don't tend to hurt others. It's just the healing hasn't completed. Yeah, I think I think you understand where I was going. So the Five of Swords, and that's what I was talking about. Hurt people, anger, lashing out, that kind of thing. Some people deal with their anger that way, or their pain that way, by lashing out at others. Some people deal with their pain by, overcompensating. So many different, I'm not a psychologist, but I think it's general knowledge. All right. So good luck with that. Let me see. Did anybody else pop in that I might have missed? Okay, now I need to put a caption on this video. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can do it right now. Thank you, Sarah, for your $20 payment. You're up next, so you can go ahead and post your question. You're welcome, Jean. We have such a tight ship here. I hope that you guys recognize the moderators. Please give them a thumbs up for their hard work here. Mark, Toki, Lucy. Thank you. Thank you. They do a phenomenal job keeping track of you guys, your questions, who's up next. Just amazing. Who's Judy? Sarah, Judy, post your question. I think she might just meant to say just. I thought so. Just. How's everyone doing? Are we all healthy from this coronavirus? What the heck is going on? I know, you and your fat thumb. It's true. Good, good, good. We don't need any of that. I know there was one person that was infected like 2 towns away from me. It is madness. I'm trying not to go into the office and just work from home. Lots of people have the flu, so I'm kind of staying home. Yep. I heard, though, that when the weather begins to warm up a bit, when the season changes, then it might be dying down. That would be very good. Influenza kills far more people. Well, Lucy, it's funny you should say that, because that's true. That's really true. I think the problem, though, is not the virus that kills people, but that the flu virus has vaccines and testing and flu shots. And even though there are coronavirus test kits, I know our area, we don't have them here in the US yet. And there's no vaccine. And that's where it's dangerous. So I think from that standpoint, it makes it more dangerous. But yes, it's a virus. And of course, there's so many different strains. As a matter of fact, my friend who passed away last summer, was it last summer? Yeah, last summer. She actually contracted SARS, which is coronavirus. And she showed no symptoms, no signs. And then all of a sudden she was having trouble breathing. And then like within 2 months, she passed away. And now she had an underlying health issues, but she was only in her early 50s. And it got her, so it was a shock just out of the blue, and I think that's what's happening to people. I see Sarah posted her question. Capricorn woman with Aries man for almost 2 years. Okay, we're at a crossroad now. Staying together has been challenging, but there is a lot of love between us. Unsure we can compromise or move on. We've been together for 3 years. He seems very depressed or burdened. So So you're wanting to know if you can work it out or if you should just move on. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. 8 of Wands. Well, this is a very positive card. It's good news, communication. Then the Hermit fell out. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm getting these messages here. So the first thing I'm seeing is this is work on your side. This is work on your part, Sarah. Okay. So here he is. He's in hermit mode. Absolutely. Yes. How to reach him. Keep loving him. What he's going through. He doesn't feel lonely, but don't give up on him is what I'm hearing. He's searching his soul, basically. Okay. He's doing a little soul searching. He's analyzing something. He's analyzing a situation. And he's definitely, what he wants your love. He wants your positivity. He wants good news from you all the time. He wants the passion. And I feel like he's kind of contemplating the connection here with you. All right. There's something here about, I'm hearing, he thinks you look at your phone too much or you're on your phone too much. Now, maybe he is too. I don't know. But this is what I'm picking up. Or that you're distracted too much from by work or material things, computer, stuff like that. And I feel like he's needing the passion. The passion is missing, and this is what he wants. This is what he needs, and he's contemplating whether or not he's searching his soul to see if this can still, if this is still here between you. Right? Aries men are just very passionate. I don't care if they're introverts or extroverts. They're very passionate, fiery individuals. Whereas Capricorns, and I say this based on my own Capricorn moon, which I fully understand, we're just very level-headed. And we're not, we're cardinal in that way. We're aggressive in a lot of ways, but more aggressive in practical material ways, right? We're just matter of fact type. And that's earth energy as well. He admires this in you, this thing in you, the way you are. But there's a lack of passion in this connection, and it's causing him to rethink it or try to understand. So I feel like he needs a lot of your attention. My dog's barking, so the mailman must be here. He needs a lot of attention from you. A lot. A lot of action, a lot of physical passion and attention. Right? So, yes, I think it can work out. I don't think it's to give up on. I just think it needs a little tweaking. I just think it needs a different play, different change. Aries men definitely love attention. Absolutely. You definitely have to keep them at like if they're at the center. You know what I mean? They can be very egocentric sometimes. It's completely different than a Capricorn female. It's so true. Yeah. So that's the thing. You just have differing, try to understand what the Aries male needs and give that to him, right? It's not always just about us and our needs. It's also about the other person. What do you need from me to help make this connection better, right? What do you need? Right. And if he's not really good at communicating and telling you that, then it's your responsibility to find that out somehow. And it goes both ways. It's not just one sided. So I don't think it's to give up on just because it's not working out or because things have changed, because relationships are very ebb and flow. Things change, life changes, people change, needs, desires change. You just kind of got to go with the flow with each other. Well, he probably does, and he needs that. If you're not able to give that to him, then it's just not for you. There are others out there who are able to fulfill that. It doesn't make you or he bad people. It just means that you're not compatible. Which I don't really think Aries and Capricorn are is that a word? Incompatible? Is that the word? I just feel like, well, you're both cardinal signs, so you should understand the desire for new beginnings and new starts. Yeah, so it can work. Just somebody has sometimes. So the ebb and flow is sometimes is the push pull. The ebb and flow is the yin yang. The ebb and flow is one partner stops doing what they're doing and pulls back. When someone yins, the other yangs, and vice versa. It's a dance. It's never just one person leading all the time and the other person following all the time. There's a dance. Some of y'all should take dance lessons. Learn to be in a relationship by taking dance lessons. I find him difficult. We are so opposite, but so good together. Well, he's not difficult. It's just a challenge. And you just overcome the challenge. That's all. Just find a way to win it, overcome it. Why give up if you love him? I don't think, my motto is this: try everything. And once you've exhausted all of your resources and all of your effort and you still get nothing in return, then be done and move on. Right? If you're going to walk away from something, ask yourself, did I do the very best that I possibly could? Was I my very best self? Did I meet this person's needs? And if you don't know what they are, ask him. And if he doesn't tell you, test it and see how he responds. But honestly, I don't see anything here that tells me to end it. Just to think about how to approach in your own unique way. Nothing here says to end it. Or to give up. I think anything's possible here, and it feels to me like that's the energy, because Cupid's arrows it here. He just needs more loving, honey. Just give him a little more love, a little more attention. If you're going to be on social media, post something about how great he is. Make sure he sees it, so he feels like a superstar, because that's Aries men for you. Oh, it's better today for some reason. Thank you for asking. I'm surprised you remembered. Definitely better. Such a bad case of carpal, just joint issue there. I've been wearing like a wrist brace when I sleep at night, and that helps a lot. Yeah, no, just the wrist. I just needed to rest it. So do we have yeah, I did. I took one, but nothing really seemed to work. The only thing that really felt that was working was just a little bit of a pain reliever and just resting. I have a wrist like a brace, and I just kept the brace on when I keep it on when I sleep at night, and that helps a great deal. I mean, it hurts right now, but it's just like a little bit. Yeah, I know. But I take a lot of stuff. So I take MCT oil, which is coconut oil. But I think that helps with more like arthritis. This was more like I don't know if carpal tunnel is similar. I think it's just a lot of years too of holding my phone. Oh, nerve. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I know so many people have it. It's like really, even my sons are getting it, and they're young. And I think it's just from holding their phones or using their phones. Ligaments. Yeah, it feels like a nerve because you know why? It goes here and then it goes up to the bone in my elbow right here. Like right here. Shuffling, absolutely. Oh, you had both did that help you with the operation? Yeah, definitely shuffling too. All right, Lucy, thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. Good night. Yeah, I'll have to go see a doctor about it. I guess if it comes up again, I will. But I'm really trying not to do personal readings or shuffling as much like I am right now, which I should stop doing. Yes, a hand specialist. Well, they'll just say stop shuffling, and that's not going to happen. Actually, I have a battery operated card shuffler that I purchased last year, and I never used it, and I think I might. So it's like a blackjack dealer. They have the card shuffler. It's like a box, and then you just put the cards in it, and it shoots the cards out. So I might set that up and just use that. I have no idea where I put it though. Yeah, and it just shuffles the card. You just stick it in there, and it shuffles them somehow, some way. So I'm gonna I'll see if I can find that, and I'll just start using that. You know what? Before I end, can you guys hear my dog? His name is Echo. Perfect name for him, wasn't it? If you can hear him, he echoes throughout the entire house. I was actually going to pull some cards for you guys, but my deck is not here. But I actually will. I'll use a different deck. So these are just a freebie. And let's see. I think I'll pull a message from the Butterfly Oracle deck. And we'll see what your message is. Oh, okay. Motivation and be true to yourself. Wow, you guys. All right, that's collective. All right. Stay motivated. Whatever you're doing, whatever's going on in your life, stay motivated and be true to yourself first. Now let's do one message for each one of you. So you just tell me if you want a card, just say me and I'll pull your card. But I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just going to give you your card for the week. What your message is for the week. Okay. And Tamina, I will message you when I'm done here. Okay. Mardia, your card is gracefully aging. Woo-hoo. These are great cards, huh? You're looking good. You're looking good. All right. Mark has religion and spirituality. That's an important message for you this week. Okay. Gurpreet. Oh, your message here is to join in this week. Whatever's going on, you need to join in. I guess you'll find out what that means. Jane has, body changes. Pay attention to your body changes this week. Okay. Something's changing physically for you. Let's see. Anybody else here wants a free card that hasn't gotten one? You're welcome. I don't use these cards often. Aren't they pretty though? Pretty blue butterfly, like the butterfly emoji. These are actually Doreen Virtue's, one of her decks. I don't believe she does this anymore. But these are kind of like the change that we go through in life. So I guess it's for like people who are dealing with aging, shifting careers, relationship transitions, moving, lifestyle alterations, and so forth. Yeah, it's for life changes. Yeah, these are very pretty. Change is a constant part of life, like a river that's always flowing, and like the cycle of the seasons. Getting insight into the forks you encounter in the road can make navigating them less stressful and intimidating. You can actually get excited about making changes when you have reassurance that you're on the right path. Oh, my card. Oh my gosh, I never pull cards for myself. Let's see. Why not? adult children. Ooh, ain't that the truth? My 21-year-old decided to go out for the first time to a bar because he just turned 21, my little Pisces boy, and he drank too much. So he was throwing up like every 5 minutes the next day. And we spent most of the day in the ER. And they were going to hydrate him through IV, but they couldn't get a vein because his veins are so small. So he got poked and poked and poked and poked and poked. And then they gave him like nausea medicine, and then they gave him a shot in his butt. And I said, see, that's what you get. I'm never drinking again. Yeah, my adult children. Who hasn't, right? How many times have we said, I'm never drinking again? And I'm just like, the Virgo in me is like such a nurse that I'm always wanting to help my kid, help everyone. But at some point, like I was on the phone with their dad, his dad, and he's like, you got to just kind of let him deal with it himself. He's not going to learn anything if you cater to him. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So he got needles, so no worries. Funny. All right, so it looks like this was good. I'm going to actually get off here so I can get these messages out to everybody. So I really appreciate all the help. It was great hanging out with you guys today. I'm not sure when I will be back on again as far as later at the evening. I do have another job that is currently weighing down my time. So I have to tend to that because that's very important. But I will, if I pop on, I'll pop on. If not, I should be back on Thursday for the weekend reading. Thank you, everyone, for helping out all the mods. And thank you for all of the payments and the support. I truly appreciate it. Do hit the like button when you log out of the chat. And I will talk to you guys. I'll see you on Thursday. All right. Take care. Thank you. Bye.